So after hearing PDP's response on its Khmerican page a week ago, responding to the allegations that have been levied against them from community members, including ourselves, me, Sina, and Sophia, that have been vehemently vocal about the allegations such as grooming, child pedophilia, grifting, and exploitation, and a number of things. And a couple of things that really come to mind is that, well, he named us three in his post. And I was looking to respond to that, but comments are limited, and he limited comments. So people really can't share their feelings or respond to them. So not exactly the kind of dialogue that he's portraying to have. I think that's kind of manipulating. Yeah, I think it's also kind of interesting that he was saying that we need to have a quiet and respectful, peaceful conversation, private. Yeah, well, we've been trying to call you out for months here, and it took you until a week ago when Sarath basically called you out for creating a post about him without his consent. And this has always been the Khmerican brand, where he just basically repurposes other content and puts it as his own for Khmerican. It's lazy work. He uses AI slop. There's nothing that's creative and original about his work or what he's done. And it kind of shows you how unskilled and unethical he has done in his practice for a number of years, which you would think after 25 years he would actually learn something, but no. But with that said, I think it's very interesting that he wants to control this narrative. He wants us to do it on his time and run the conversation. Well, to be honest with you, I am not going to do that. None of us are going to do that. You don't earn that privilege to be doing that. So, yeah, I really hope that this is waking you up, that people are catching up to you. You've had, former friends like Hella Chloe calling you out. He is a well-respected content creator. You had Savannah Mao, who's also under Cambodian auntie, also a well-known influencer, calling you out. And, Phatry, it's interesting because he was relevant for the first 10, 15 years, up until the mid 2010s. And I think what he's realizing now as he's stepping into this and trying to restore his glory, that's not happening because Khmer Renaissance, Khmer Collective, All Things Cambodian, Khmer Life, many, many, many other Khmer content creators have emerged the last several years, and they're doing far superior content. And they are doing it with more originality, with more trust from the community, and with more care. So, yeah, he's no longer the only one, because there was a time when he was just the only one. And, but I hate to tell you this, but it ain't 2013 anymore, and people have wisened up to your shit. So, honestly, I do not feel sorry for you, and I hope that you get to answer these allegations for the rest of your living life. And and when people ask me, well, like, how long are you going to continue to do this? Well, I think as long as it's necessary, because 2 weeks ago I had to stop a Cambodian Student Association from working with him because he was still preying on younger diaspora people, and I'm this is not something that we should have to deal with. This is something that we have to protect our community members from. So what I say to this is, when we are afraid to take down one of our own, then we are also letting down many others down that were harmed by that person. So just think about that part. And also, there are so many great people in our community that we can really uplift. And people like him have to realize that his time has been up for a long time, and I hope it stays that way. So, yeah, have fun answering these questions, but that's my response since I can't respond to yours, buddy.